This is Legacy Restoration out at Fairway Estates in Osceola, Wisconsin. We're doing an exteriors inspection today as we're on the roof here to start. When we get on our roof, we look at things like aging and things that are wearing out, but we are also trained to look just like an insurance adjuster would. So when we get on a roof, for one of the first things we look at are soft metals. So in this very soft furnace cap here, you can see where I chalked over and it highlights the dents from the hail in the cap. Then we come over to 750. This is what this box vent is called. And we have, so metals in the northern region will oxidize. So you get a little chalky film on them. And this is actually what insurance companies look to see what kind of activity is happening in the area. So here, these hits here, some smaller, different size hits, that is called spatter. So that is proof that the roof was hit by hail. So you can kind of see all those little spatter marks. Hail's never perfectly round. It comes in lots of different sizes and shapes. And so as you can see over here as well, you can see all these different little hit marks, right? Highlighting. And they're different sizes because they're not going to, like something that size is probably 1.25 inches, but it leaves where just a nick where it hits there. Kind of really depends on how hard or soft the hail is, what kind of mark it leaves. And then what we do is we chalk off a 10 by 10 area. We call that a square. So 10 feet by 10 feet on a given slope. So on this particular slope, we're on the south side, facing side slope here. So it's Fairway Estates. H is how many hits, hail hits within that 10 by 10 area. So you can kind of see I marked the corners there of the square. So we'll kind of highlight what's going on. So when a hail hits, it comes down and it will knock the granulars off the shingle and also indent some of them as well. That's one hit there. Over here, you can see some of the granules are pushed in and other ones are knocked out on that area there. And what ends up happening is where this hail impacts the shingle in these spots. It takes a year or two, but then the granules completely come out and there's a fiberglass mat in there, and when that gets exposed, the sun hits it and then the shingle starts to fall apart and create holes. So you can see where that's a pretty good size hail hit there. Here you can see how it came down at an angle and kind of broke the edge of this off. See that white in there? That's the fiberglass. It's when they make the shingle, it's clear, but when it gets exposed to light, it becomes, we call it leoparding. It turns white. So here again, you can see evidence of the granules being removed. There's some pushed in there, right inside there. That's strong evidence of a hail hit. Another spot here where granules are knocked off. There. So yeah, this is Legacy Restoration out of Fairway Estates doing an inspection.